Yo, what's good, my people? So look, I'm gonna show you how I made over 100% on my money and how you could do the same. Most people think Forex is just the hardest thing in the world. I know you've been struggling. I know you're tired of losing. I'm gonna show you, if you stick to these rules that I'm gonna show you, you should become a very profitable trader over time. And let's get into the video. Yo, so as you can see, profit overall, 13,000. I deposited 12. I've already withdrawn 13,000. My balance right now is now at 8, and you can even see today, I've made a total of $451. All right, you know, real account, sway markets, regulated broker. Let's go. All right, so I had to show y'all that. Even last week, 1,900. So I had to show you this to show you what's possible. Now let's get into the video. One indicator that you can use right now for free that can make you 75 to 85% profitable. Disclaimer, past performance does not predict future results. But if you do this right, all right, check this out. So this is the TDI indicator. All right, I've been using this thing for years. On this indicator, we only want to trade overbought, oversold levels. By the way, you can get that free indicator in the description below this video if you don't got it already. Overbought, oversold. This is how I've been so profitable lately. I'm not looking for nothing else. All right, so if you got this indicator, whenever this green line comes outside this blue line, we call that the shark out the water. When the shark comes out the water, makes a little shark fin, you see it over here, or it makes a little peak, we can start selling off. You can hold at least until the green crosses back through the blue and through the red, or you could just hold once it goes in profit, and that's it. Now, this is a trade I was in earlier. If you look over here, US 30, I got in for a sale. That's how I made $600 today, but the other two trades, I didn't hold because I just hairpin scalped it, and I could have won those two. I got out, I sold, got out about right here before the big drop happened, right? Got out and the market dropped way down. I'd probably been up $3,000 today if I didn't. But that's another thing I want to tell you as traders is that do not harp on what could have been, because if you do that, you will get back in the market and mess your account up. So what I've learned over these years now is that most of the time I'm profitable. Most of the time I make money. The only time I start losing is when I'm trying to be like everybody else on Instagram or YouTube. That's when I start losing my trades. When I'm up $100 or $200 and I'm like, I could probably make more, and I don't take it and the market goes the other way and I'm like, dang, most of the time, me and you are profitable. Understand this. It's not, the statistics show that 90% of traders lose. The reason why, they don't take their money. You know what I'm saying? They don't be taking the money. Most of the time, you gonna win, but you just don't take the money. So I took the money today and the market dropped. Was I salty? No. Today I was not. Normally I would be, but today I was like, you know what? I made $400. Most people don't even make that at their job. I'm happy with that. And as long as you get to that point, you'll be profitable, all right? So look, whenever this green comes out this blue, we looking to sell. Now I do have a 4 entry rule. You enter 4 trades. You give yourself, you look at your free margin on your account and see where your free margin is. If you have enough to place 4 decent trades, then you're good. So essentially when it first came out, boom, 1 entry, 2 entry, 3 entry, 4 entries, all right? Usually you stack them, small entry, medium, halfway big, big entry. This covers the loss of these ones. But see, you can hold in Forex. So you can hold this and then boom, all those would have went back into profit all the way down to here and you would have been good. That's my 4 entry rule. Now, again, as you can see over here, let me click on this. This indicator, we get that peak out the blue, boom, sell. You see that? Accuracy, y'all. A lot of accuracy. Let's go to the H1. Maybe you can see some of these a little better. All right. Now, again, I also use a 200 moving average, and that's just to control the trend. You know, if the candles are above it, we know uptrend, below it, downtrend. All right. Now, this works the same way at the bottom. This green line comes out the blue, boom. All right. You could buy. You get an early buy. All right. You could do a second buy when the green crosses through the blue and through the red. That's another buy opportunity. Same way. All right. If you just look at the chart, you can see here, buy opportunity, boom, buy opportunity, boom. You get buy and sell opportunities all day. Sell opportunity, boom. This one went up a little bit more. So some of these, like I said, it's 75, 85%. All of them won't go, but majority of them will go. All right. So you can go to any pair. Let's look at GJ. All right, let's look at how many opportunities on GJ you had with this indicator. Boom, you see this one? Shark out the water, buy, and look at the buy. Shark pretty much out the water, touch the blue, buy, boom. Shark out the water here, buy, boom. You see that? Shark out the water there, buy, good. We touched it, peaked a little bit. If you would have bought, sold, boom, sold. So we sell when it's at the top, we buy when it's at the bottom. All right, simple as that. And I'm telling you, you do it like this, it's a wrap. Now, if you want to counter trend trade, as you can see, like this right here was an uptrend, but you can counter trend if you want to, or you can just trade with the trend. All right. Now, one rule of thumb is to always look to the left at what the market has done before. All right. And that gives you an indication of what it's going to do next. And what do I mean by that? So let's say the market came here and it pulled back. Boom. If I drew me, if I put like a little horizontal line right here, all right, let me know, okay, we got to bounce here and back up. Essentially, if it bounces again, I could expect it to come here or close to here and go back up. So what did it do? Came back up, did exactly what it did to the left, pulled back, not all the way, but pull back here, start going back up, I'm buying again. As you notice, we're on an uptrend on this particular pair. So that's how you can figure out where to trade at. Boom, pull back, goes up, pull back, goes up, pull back, goes up. If you notice the pattern, you can get in on the pattern, all right? But essentially, all I trade is overbought, oversold levels. Let's go to Euro USD. Let's take a peek and see what we can find here. All right, shark out the water, got a drop. Shark out the water, went up, shark out the water, drop. It's on every single pair, y'all. Every pair. Let's look at gold. Let's look at gold, see if this pops up on gold. 100%. Look at these. Shark out the water here, nice buy. And honestly, you don't have to trade every single day. You can just trade a few times out the week. I trade Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Monday I saw some setups and I almost got in, but I didn't. And they all went too, and I would have made money, but I was like, dang. But the reason why I don't trade on Mondays and Fridays is they're trap days. Most of the time they trap traders. And people ask me, why don't you use a stop loss? I've told you guys 100 times, I don't use a stop loss because they do what you call a stop hunt. They hunt for your stop loss. So I don't know if you ever been in a trade and you set a stop loss and it's like the market, like news hits or something and it spikes that hits that stop loss and goes right back in profit to where you wanted to go. I had that happen to me so many times that when I stop using the stop loss, they ain't got nothing to hit. So when they finally go down enough, then they come right back up. I go right back in profit and boom. So I stopped using them. But I do take profits, especially overnight. That's another rule of thumb. If you ever want to make money in your sleep, find a zone. I'm gonna give you an example on here. So for instance, let's say the market, okay, boom. Let's use this for example. All right, so let's say the market right here, you see where the green's kind of crossing out the blue. So you probably would have been somewhere about right in here. All right, so let's say I start buying. I bought one, I was up, it's probably like 9, 10 at night. Boom, bought one, bought another one, and then I went to sleep. And I'm like, okay, where could the market go? Because I do believe it's gonna turn around, all right? So I just need to know where I think it would go. So rule of thumb, if you ever get in overbought, oversold, put your take profit at the nearest zone. All right, so where would the nearest zone be? Right here. All right, this is the nearest zone. All right, so let me put this here. And the nearest zone is basically where it touches in multiple times in one area. So we touched here, so this will be my nearest zone. Now I got trades all right here. All right, I got trades all down here and I set my take profit at the nearest zone and I go to bed. I wake up and boom, look what happened. Bop, we hit take profit and we kept going. All right, now you could do take profit 1, take profit 2 at the next zone, which was here. All right, so let me now if you did that, you could do multiple trades. Have one to take profit 1, one to take profit 2. The first one hit, boom, while you sleep. The second one hit, boom, while you sleep, and you made money in your sleep. You wake up to $500, $600, $700, $1,000, $2,000. I do that all the time, y'all, all the time. It's the best feeling ever, all right? And the reason why it's dope to do trades before you go to bed is because your emotions is not in it. You sleep, the trade gonna play out. Because what happens when you're on the chart is that your emotions get in it. So as soon as you go in drawdown, you like, man, dang, I'm down 200, I'm down 300, I'm down 400. You start panicking. And then you cut the loss too early, or you just don't let it play out and it get ugly. So it's like when you sleep, you could be in drawdown $700, $800, and you wouldn't even know it. But you wake up in profit like, oh, cool. You know what I'm saying? So I like doing that. Another good tip I got for y'all when y'all using the TDI is to higher time frames. Higher time frames is your money makers. I mean, like M15, M30, H1, H4, the daily. Whenever you see that TDI come outside that blue on the M30, H1, M15, really the H1 sweet spot, catch that H1, man, and hold that thing. And how do you know how long to hold? Especially when we get up here. When we start passing this up in here, and we get way up in here, and you start having them sales just holding, you can hold, like I said, to the next zone. And where was the next zone at? Right here. Look at this. I'm gonna show you. Boom. You see the zone? Touch right here, touch right here, touch right here, touch right here. Look where it came to. You sold and you held to the next zone. Boom. Now you could also, another rule of thumb, you could also hold until it crosses through the blue and through the red. Now usually when it crosses through the red, some people place a second entry and they'll sell off even more. But again, either way, but when you catch it on them higher time frames, they're gonna be way more accurate. All right, look at this one. Look at this peak outside the blue. Green peaked outside the blue, that buy. Whoop. Next zone, book. Next zone, next zone, next zone. Money. You see what I'm saying? So hopefully this video has helped you see the potential and what you could do. I'm telling you, stick to these rules. Only trade, what you can afford to lose. Do not be trading with money you can't afford to lose. It ain't worth it. Always have multiple streams of income, because trading is trading. You know what I'm saying? You can have a good day or a bad day. And have fun with it. Don't give up on it, because I promise you it's worth it, especially with the way the world is going. You're gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? And learn how to withdraw your money and treat yourself. That's my rules. Take your time. Only trade overbought, oversold levels. They're gonna be the most accurate for you. At the end of the day, we already know what I'm about to say. Seek Jesus. He the only way, the truth, and the life. If you don't know him, get to know him, because the world getting crazier and you gonna need him. You feel me? So, hey, at the end of the day, heaven is the goal. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Lord willing, I'll see you on another video. Peace.
God's timing is perfect. Patience has a purpose. Waiting for it's worth it. Right on time when we late to the party.